Hello, everyone. Welcome to the final of the Winter Amateur Circuit No Upgrade Run in Domirae versus goofbrush. I'm Game Draco today, and joining me today is Yam.
Hello, everyone. Very exciting match here. The grand final. It's all come down to this. Let me know in the chat, by the way, if there's anything wrong with the audio. But we should be good.
I can't hear anything, but maybe just very low on my end, but...
Can you hear me now, Draco?
Yeah, I can't hear a thing with the audio on either one.
Oh, yeah. Draco, you will not hear the stream audio. I couldn't set it up that way, but you have video, right?
Yeah, I have it.
All right, cool.
Looks like... So... I think the left stream is on mute.
Yeah, we won't have Domirae's audio because of some issues with delay, but we got goofs in there, so.
Yeah. So.
Looking like
they're both are streaming well.
Yeah, it's looking fairly stable. Pretty standard BTC so far from both players, it looks like.
Yeah. Tom's on the final lap. Because Goof started 20 seconds after 20 seconds on four, so we're going to see, we won't know for sure until 20 seconds in if Goof is or Dom is ahead.
Sorry, just getting some last audio stuff figured out.
2:27 for Dom. And 2:27 for Goof. They look pretty close to each other going into Mon Gazza Speedway. Domirae is on the second lap while first started, but as I said before. Uh-oh, that was a slight bond.
Alright, we should have some...
Tom coming in with a 102.
We should have audio now, hopefully. Keep letting me know in the chat if anything's broken. But yeah, I would expect this match to come down overall to the number of deaths. Goof coming in with another 102 there. So similar times from both players yet. Or so far, rather.
They're very similar to each other so far. Easily.
Yeah. No drama. You know, both players definitely affected by nerves, though. We've seen them have trouble with nerves in previous matches. Oh, man. That is...
There we go! That's bad.
Wow.
That's really bad.
Yeah, that's commentator's curse right there. Yeah, Goof taking a very... that is a punishing death. That will lose him a full, you know, probably 5 seconds.
Oh, that was really bad. Crashing on there is just really bad, but might not be quite as bad as with Eevee just because he was on max heat when he crashed there.
Right. It was not as bad as it could have been, but it was very not good.
Yeah. Or 122. Let's see how much that death. We'll see how much that death cost him.
But yeah, we've definitely
7
seen.
seconds.
Right. Yeah. Looks pretty bad for Goof at the moment. We have definitely seen Dom be affected by nerfs too and crash. He's racing very smooth, pretty calm so far, but would be surprised to see him make it through this deathless. Clean over the jump. Goof looking, I think he's looking alright, yeah, he's not looking too shaken by that death, but I'm sure he's feeling it. I remember at the end of his last match he said that dying on Beedo's actually made him race better and made him focus more, and you know, sometimes you're better playing from behind than you are thinking you're ahead. It's a 118.
118. That's just
Pretty solid second lap.
whoa, engine fire for Dom. Repaired it very quick though.
Yep, he's a little bit high heat coming into the finish here, but does fire at more or less the right time. It's a 359.
359. And now going to Aquilaris Classic and Beedo. Full 7-second difference that death made.
Yep. So 7 seconds, still within the margin of one death, pretty much. If Dom slips up, I'd say they're about even still.
Yeah. And deaths are a lot more costly with Beedo because of his extremely atrocious acceleration. Actually, the worst in the game without upgrades.
Definitely. Yeah, I think Aquilaris probably has some of the worst places to die. A lot of uphills, and yep, combined with Beedo's very poor acceleration. Both players looking clean so far, though.
Doing the new strat.
Yeah, the right figure eight. Very meta.
Yeah. Really hard to do without upgrades when you have much worse turning.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely a tricky maneuver. So if anyone's new to, we see.
Goof went for it too.
Right. Yep. If anyone's new to no upgrades, what these races come down to at a high level is basically optimizing your heat, your boost patterns throughout the course, having the longest boosts possible, and as few boosts as possible while still using all your heat. Combined with good lines, obviously, but you'll see very long cooldown times, especially with Beedo, who has very poor cooling, but he is far superior to any other pod in this category because of his boost thrust. So you'll see both players optimizing their lines. Oh, little bonk from Dom there coming into the end of lap 2.
That was fortunate. He barely lost any speed from that bonk. And
right.
Those can be really fatal without upgrades.
Right, yeah. Speed loss is...
he only lost like a unit or two.
Yeah, not very bad. But yeah, speed loss is the #1 way to fall behind and no upgrades. Bonks can be very bad.
Oh yeah.
Goof almost bonking, but not. And very similar lap 2s from both, so expect to see a super close time here, barring any deaths or unexpected events. Oh, Dom dying in the last corner of lap 3 of AQC. Oh god, that is terrible for him.
He just went too aggressive. If he played it safe, he might have gotten deathless.
Wow, that is potentially game-changing. Not the worst death. Deaths earlier on in the course or midway through the course are often worse, but very bad. I expect that lost him 4 or 5 seconds.
And Goof took it safer. Okay.
Yeah, I did not catch the final times, but Dom should have lost about 4 or 5 seconds there.
Yeah. He took a death at the bitter end, so that meant that his death cost him very little compared to practically crashing with you at every other point of the ride on that track.
Yep. So, watch Dom closely here because if it's all about whether he's affected by that death and how he responds to it. He's pretty even right now, but a death could tilt you. It could make you play better.
A slight bonk.
We'll see.
The hairpin, though, is practically one of the deadliest parts of the run.
Looking clean so far. No drama yet. Both players using pretty good heat patterns. Yeah, they are very even right now. I believe Dom is still slightly ahead, if I'm reading the timers in the game time correctly. But certainly very close. I think he might have
We're now going on to Vengeance, which is by far the hardest track of the run.
Yeah, this will be the decider.
so far Goof has been deathless on Vengeance.
Right. Dom has died on Vengeance in all of his previous matches, which I'm sure is weighing heavily on his mind going into here.
Slight bonk. And this tube, you have a reactor core beam, but if you crash into the rock, you have a chance of soft lock. You know that actually happened to you, Gavin, in your match.
It did, yes. And both players, I'm sure, can recover from that, but it would still be devastating.
Yeah.
Goof came very close to bonking a few turns before the tube, but he's looking clean through the tube so far. Dom also having a clean first lap. 126.
26.
Very good first lap.
Holding that boost all the way through there was actually something that I came up with when I did the game.
Oh yeah, which booster you mean? Through the figure 8 or?
The part where Goose coming up now, where after this universal section you boost down here and then go down the stretch. That was the first one to hold that all the way through the turn with, and I did with Max Upgrade Ben.
Oh, nice.
But practically every player does that now, particularly on the first lap.
Right. Yeah, the craziest boost on Vengeance is the one that in the Max Upgrade 3 lap where you boost all the way through the figure 8 because it's you know, the best place to use your boost. It's it looks very impressive and it's fairly difficult to do.
Yeah. The tubes are absolutely hellish at the 64 at the 24 frames per second of the 64.
Right. Still, both players looking clean. Nothing super sketchy in the tubes. Oh, Dom. Oh, Dom explodes. Wow. On turn 1 of lap 3.
Really bad death on Vengeance because you're, the tube at least you get the speed recovery, but he didn't get that at all.
Yeah, that's brutal. Dom will have to deal with that speed loss throughout this entire lap 3. It's not as bad as it could have been.
I just thought that line was just a little too close for comfort, and then he snagged it.
Yeah, I was gonna comment that he was going very close to the wall there, and he actually hit a particular spot where you'll just die instantly if you hit it. Max upgrades, no upgrades, doesn't matter. And wow, so
that means
Goof is almost certainly in the lead by about probably 3 seconds or so is what I would estimate looking at this. But yeah, it's all on Goof to just clutch this out and not die.
You can die practically every part of this track. It's so deadly.
Yeah, Goof taking a small bunk there, but you know, he's still alright.
I'm just amazed he survived that under boost.
And yeah, at this point, Dom has got to be kicking himself. He's probably super tilted. Wouldn't be surprised to see him have a rocky SMR as well now.
419 and goofbrush. Clean through that.
Super clean. Coming to the 415. Not amazing, but super good for tournament, certainly. And no deaths, obviously. So, yep, Goose to lose right now.
I don't think we will know. I don't think we'll know until the final lap of Spice Mine Run who wins or not, just because Goof started like 10 or 15 seconds after Dom, and Dom had 2 wrecks while Goof only had 1. So I don't think we'll know the real-time results until final.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Ace has it just about correct when says Goof's about 2 seconds ahead.
Oh my god.
So that means Dom, despite taking one more death, has just been racing slightly cleaner the entire match. Enough to make a 2 or 3 second margin there.
Yeah. I also remember Goof was practicing this just before the match while Dom did a few divergences. I wonder if that kind of wrecked something a little bit with Dom.
Yeah, I think just once that first death happens with Dom, I think it definitely affects him. And also just being in tourney in general, I think it's so much harder to not die. But certainly looking clean now. 144 first lap, that's pretty good. Goof using slightly different heat, so that time isn't necessarily reflective of how far ahead Dom is. It's hard to say.
I would not recommend what Goof was doing there for that section. That's really easy to die under boost.
Yeah, he's taking things very close, for sure. Pretty risky racing. Very optimal heat strats too. No high heat stuff. He's definitely racing like it's close. Oh, and
oh my god!
And Dom explodes again.
On Spice Mine Run. That's gotta hurt. This is a terrible track to take a death on because you just lose all your build-up speed with that track. This track.
Yeah.
I feel like he's got tilted.
Yeah.
Oh, look at those bonks.
Yeah, Dom is definitely tilted. I did not see the moment of his death, but it looked like he was just taking that tunnel route a little bit too close and just exploding instantly there.
With that death, Goof is almost certain to win.
Yeah, this is Goof's to lose. He needs to die once, maybe twice, for Dom to be back in contention. Yeah, that tunnel death is just brutal. Like, it's uphill. He's definitely
uphill
lost.
Too, yes.
Yeah, he's definitely lost at least 5 seconds on that. Goof still looking clean. He's not looking like he's nervous. He's not playing too risky. I don't expect to see a death here.
He's taking a more risk-averse line. John coming in with a 5:14. 5:13.998.
Wow.
And Goof with a 5:07.508. Jeez.
Wow.
Goof takes the tournament in his very first tournament he ever entered.
Yeah, that is crazy. We have just seen Goof, dethrone sort of the strongest racer playing the game right now. and taking the win here. This is insane. Yeah, it just came down to those deaths. Like, Dom died too many times. He was racing clean, but, just slightly too close to the walls. Hello, Dom.
Hey, Dom, I go.
Man, that was brutal.
So what happened?
Well, I died in 3 places I've never died before.
Rattled them off.
One of them was AQC Figure 8 Lap 3 when my boost didn't cancel because for some reason it decided that it wanted to hold the boost right into a wall.
Okay.
Then Vengeance at the beginning of Lap 2, that inside turn, I did line and died on the inside of the corner.
Right.
And then Spice Mine, Lap 2, I died on the tube on the very first turn, right? Because I clipped the inside corner. So, that was garbage.
I had a 1 death, and from that point I was like, okay, this is just lost. It was such a weird death as well.
Where'd you die?
Like Beedo's lap 1, like even before like the tunnel, just to a random wall. Like I just oversteered slightly and died.
Yeah. Man. I don't know how I have not done such a bad run since I came back to the category after taking over a year off from the category. Like, that was just so bad.
Yeah, that sucks.
Still a sub 24 somehow. I don't even know how.
Okay.
I won't even lie to you. When I died on Vengeance, I was so angry that like my vision turned completely black because I pushed too much blood to my head. Like, I cannot express to you the anger I felt in that moment. I knew it was over after that happened. I was like, there's no chance I'm doing good after this. Still got a 419 in Vengeance with a death, though.
Nice.
So it's not like I did bad lines. I don't know, died to 3 places I've never died before.
Oh my god. And the Beedo deaths were way worse than the Eevee deaths, too.
Yeah, and I had 3 of them, so that sucks.
My Vengeance ending was super sketchy. Like, I panicked on the end of the tube section. So I forgot to boost until like really late, and then my boost was cancelled like randomly, like just before the finish line, so I ended with like 20% heat.
Did you get like a 414 or 415 then? Or sorry,
I-
514 or 515?
I can't remember.
I
can't remember, but I lost a second over my gold. So
Yeah, it makes sense. Well, at least you're not 21.8 seconds behind your PB.
just 6.3.
Yeah, that's a big difference, isn't it?
I think my final in-game time is like 23:09, which is my 2 other runs got 23:08s.
Gotcha. Man, I didn't have a single clean Vengeance this entire tournament.
Yeah, I still get that.
Yeah,
record.
it was
like normally it's never treating me that bad, but it's just the fact that it's in tournament that it has to beat me up, of course.
It seems
Yeah.
like it was cursed this time for you.
This round was cursed. I don't know what about it. Like, I think it just started mentally when the fact that my controller decided it didn't want to boost cancel on AQC lap 3 right at the end. Like, seriously, man.
I've had that happen. I've had so many crashes like that with the Nintendo 64 controller, often because the A button gets jammed on.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dom, did you do the new AQC ending, like the optimal path?
Yeah, I was doing
He tried
right.
He tried to do it and then crashed.
No, I didn't crash to that. Like I did left right without crashing perfectly fine.
Yeah,
It's just
just the lap 3.
the lap 3 ending just it was like the turn right before you would turn left. So you go left then right then left. On the
Yeah.
left turn it didn't cancel. So it was like literally one turn away from being fine.
Yeah, that's
Probably would have been like a 339 something.
Mhm.
Pain.
I was just practicing the better ending like just before our match, so I was like, I may as well do it.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I should just go for it. Especially since when I was going for it, I had raced perfectly okay up until then. My Beedos was a little slow, but I didn't really care.
Yeah.
That was so hair-raising to see, Goof, because you were just like, if you just turned slightly one way or the other, you would have crashed on laps 2 and going into laps 2 and 3.
Yeah. It's I think the hard part is, well, the thing that gets you more than crashing is just like hitting the wall and then not being able to turn and then just hitting into another wall. Like I
Yeah.
get that more than just dying.
Honestly, I think it's easier in max upgrades. I don't know why. Probably because turn response.
That was what I was just gonna. I said that during the match, literally. So
The turn response of Beedo is sketchy.
Yeah.
paired
Yeah.
with very bottom of the barrel traction makes them turn really wide.
Yeah.
I'd say
I'm
they're
just
about
happy I
equal.
didn't make any stupid menuing mistakes. If I had done that, I would have been like, it would have been so much worse than it was.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. That would have I don't know what I would if I would have won on RTA but lost to in-game time, I would have I might have still taken the win, but I wouldn't have feel good about it.
That's a mood. Oh well.
Yeah, that
To
was
be fair, I
surprising.
never had to throw because I've still never won a tournament. It'll happen one of these days or years or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll just keep the ILs and never do tournaments again. I mean, what? I'm kidding.
Maybe you'll get your vengeance on the next tournament.
What I should do is I should just start counter picking everyone to vengeance during the annual tournament, so that way I can just force myself to be good at it in tournament.
Oh my god. And yeah. After this we had the annual tournament, probably about April or May.
Yeah, I don't know when the qualifiers will start. Probably, I would assume April, but maybe May. I don't know. We'll see. Should be fun.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I hope everyone in here is gonna participate.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
not gonna participate, but I'm still gonna do commentary.
Oh, come on.
I have schoolwork plus I don't game unless I'm on summer and winter breaks now.
You should just join and not practice at all and just do it for fun.
I'm not going to.
Damn.
I have so many other things in my life now.
Well, GG, man.
GG.
It was an unfortunate ending. I was hoping that we'd both go deathless just for the sake of having a crazy ending, but
Yeah.
can't always get what you want out of it.
Yes, that. Oh man, that must have hurt.
Yeah, the anger was the annoying part. If I hadn't been angry about it and I'd just been like, well, that sucked, then it would have been one thing. But the fact that I was angry made my racing worse.
Yeah.
I mauled a lot in tournament.
You definitely just have
Oh
to block
man.
it out and clear
Yeah.
your mind.
But yeah, it was still fun regardless. We'll hopefully have a better match in the annual tourney since I'm assuming we'll both be facing up at some point. I don't see how we wouldn't.
Hopefully.
If not, then well, I guess you'll just have to go out in the losers bracket, and I'll just stay. I'm sorry, but honestly, we did this tournament, especially on our own Twitch channel. It was a good thing to do, and maybe we can do some more small tournaments in the future. The question is, when and what type of tournament?
Semi-pro
I
circuit,
agree,
no-pro.
but I firmly believe that they should be single elimination, given this took 2 months with single elimination. If we did
Yeah.
I don't even
double
know how it
elimination,
took 2 months, man. Like, it is kind of crazy that it took that long for people to be scheduled.
Yeah.
Whatever, I guess people have busier lives than me, even though I'm at uni.
Gives people time to practice and stuff.
That's true. But yeah, thank you guys for hosting and commentary. Thank you, Goof, for joining the tournament, and congrats again on winning in the grand finals, winning it all. Gotta
Thanks.
feel good to win your first tourney out here.
Yeah, for sure.
okay.
And thank you to everybody who watched. I will see you all in the next tournament, and may the force be with you.
Good luck,
Alright.
everyone.
Bye.